Hi everyone, my name is Wesley, and today with my friends Andrea and James, we are going to be talking about Netiquette. Netiquette is the correct or acceptable way of communicating on the internet. In other words, how we behave and conduct ourselves online. Stay tuned as Andrea, James, and I cover some helpful guidelines to follow for video conference calls, online discussion boards, and writing emails. Number 1, read the agenda or outline of the meeting beforehand and write down any questions you have. This will help you be prepared and focused in your online class meeting. Number 2, remember to mute yourself on a conference call or video call when not speaking. This helps keep the group call focused without any distracting background noise while others are talking. Muting yourself also helps to avoid any disrupting audio feedback during the call. When you're invited to speak, remember to turn your audio back on and introduce yourself so your professors and peers know who you are. Number 3, be mindful of your virtual background. For a video conference call, you can set up a virtual background that is professional and appropriate, nothing that distracts you from the rest of the meeting. If you decide not to go with a virtual background, you can clean up your background space or find a nice spot in your house or apartment to be for your online class. Turning your video function off during the meeting is also an option, and continuing the call with audio. Number 4, limit distractions. Before we sit down for our online class, it is helpful to set boundaries and communicate with your housemates or family to avoid interruptions. Reminding people in your house that you will be online for a certain period of time can help avoid disruptions and not break your focus. Number 5, remember to look presentable. Brush your hair and put on clean clothes before your class meeting. The professors and peers you meet in your online class may be your future colleagues and potential partners in another class, and we want to make a good impression. Wear what would be appropriate in a classroom setting, even in an online meeting. A good rule of thumb is to only wear what you would wear at the college if you were there in person. Number 6, be responsible and mindful of your behavior online. Read your school's student code of conduct and don't do anything you wouldn't do in class normally. For example, do not drink or smoke in an online call or video call. You can be expelled for violating alcohol and drug policies, which can quickly derail your reputation and future. To read and learn more about Cuyamaca College's student code of conduct, please visit the Cuyamaca College website.
Hello, Andrea here, and I will be discussing discussion board assignment tips. Tip number 1 is to read the assignment instructions and rubric carefully before you begin your post. This will make sure you meet the criteria and don't lose unnecessary points on the assignment. Second is to compose your post on a Google Doc or Word doc before posting it. This will help you stay organized and it will help back up your work in case of a technical error. Third is to provide evidence of your claims with a citation or reference. It helps you deepen your understanding of the discussion topic. Fourth is do not use shorthand or improper grammar. Doing this can come as unprofessional, and especially when it comes to emails, it's important to be mindful of using all caps as it can be interpreted as yelling. Fifth is respond to more than one person on the discussion board, not just the first post you see, but others who may have not been responded to. This helps everyone feel part of this discussion and learning to help your professional network throughout this course. Lastly, be respectful to others' views, perceptions, and contributions. Be curious and find out why they think that way. Always remember that college is a melting pot of a lot of different cultures and beliefs. Thank you. I hope this was helpful.
Hello everyone, James here. There are a few do's and don'ts of email etiquette that I'd like to share with you. Do, fill out the subject line. Do, be mindful of your tone. And do use proper grammar. And do respond to emails in a timely manner. A few things to do not do during emails are as followed. Do not use slang such as Roger that or you feel me or any other type of slang. Do not use shorthand. For example, do not use the letter C for the word see or the letter U for the word you. And by no circumstances ever use emojis in emails. So remember, keep it simple. Your tone does matter. And always be courteous whenever responding to your professors or fellow classmates. Thank you for stopping by, and good luck in the future.